Hey, good morning everybody, Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're finishing this new audio release, Johnny Depp versus her. And we did already a video, we went up to 40 minutes. There's this last part to check together. Also there is a 4-hour audio, which I still have to go through. I went through some other parts of that audio. I'm not sure actually if it was part of these 4 hours. But anyway. Last time we checked, they were at the end here. She was basically belittling him, and he was talking about how he had to fix her ass for Warner Brothers or whatever, Columbia. He had to call in, something of that nature. I wonder actually what happened there, that he basically had to make a phone call to help her out. And he also shows like how she was disinterested in his movie career while he had to watch her stuff, and she's just making him small here. Let's continue. Let's listen from that part.
Pedal my way back. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Aquaman.
Oh, 21, whatever it was.
I was.
Who remembers anymore?
I was 20.
No one cares. You fucking
Washed up piece of shit.
What? What?
Washed up piece of shit.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Oh. I can't hear you.
Your jealousy's so tragic.
I'm sorry.
Your jealousy's so tragic. Fucking like
I can't hear
thinking
you.
that I'm going on a road with a
Turn on
band.
my aid. I can't hear you. Tell me how to be you again and perfect. Cause you got it all figured
Die.
out. Tell me how to do it.
Die.
You got it so figured out. Wait, tell me
But
everything
you really
know,
do.
Sensei.
Really?
Tell me.
What you got
Tell
coming
me
out?
how to do it
What
then,
you got
because you
coming
were
out?
the
Because
one
all these
criticizing
directors
me
are
for it.
real interested in you.
No, really.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, my
clearly
talk's at
know.
Universal to
Oh,
fix your ass up or
you're
whatever
right.
it was.
You did so much for me.
I'm still doing it.
You did fuck off.
Alright.
And by the way, one thing I actually asked for your help on. Shit. You did
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay.
And that was the only thing I never asked for your help on. So, let's talk about how much you fucking helped me, mister. I got it all figured out because I didn't do stupid movies ever. I didn't ever make a mistake. I did perfect
I didn't
all the
say
time.
that.
Oh no! At least you didn't do a movie where you were like,
Get out, man. You're belligerent.
yeah, you got it all figured
You're
out.
belligerent,
You
man.
didn't do magic.
Get out, man, you're belligerent. Get out, you're belligerent. It's so amazing that now that we listen, the more we listen to those audios, the more certain dynamics that become so obvious to us. And of course, Johnny to this point seems like so incredibly aware of her tactics. Something that scared me, not scared me, but I mean, when she seems like almost to be coy a little bit, you know, like she's trying to kind of let him open his guard. You know, they're having this kind of dispute about who has done more, and somehow she manages to drag him into this kind of child play, you know, like that perhaps Johnny is not necessarily this way, but because of her way of behaving and dragging him into this kind of altercation makes him also a little bit more petty. I think I heard him says like die, you know, something like that. And like a little bit in a way of making him lose his composure, but more morally, you know what I mean? Like probably he wouldn't behave like this with another person, but she drags him so low into this altercation of ego that yeah, it's actually, now that you pay attention to it, you hear all those details, and she plays it coy just to open up his guard, and then she's gonna lash on him. Frightening.
Man, you fucking got it all figured out, man. You just did TV shows and fucking whatever movies. You did it all right, Sensei. Fucking master of fucking cinema. God, if ever I could be so perfect.
No, I did
But
what you did,
since
but I
you
did
did
it
all
better.
that shit, thanks for helping me with my thing that you got me in trouble with. Thanks. Let me take the rap for that. and then not help me.
Got you in trouble
Yeah,
with.
thanks, big man. Big man.
What was
big
it?
fucking man.
What did I get you in trouble with?
Big man.
You don't even know.
One of our dogs that you brought into the country with me for your movie on your fucking plane, and then you let your fucking wife take all the shit for it. Thanks. Oh, just like the home wrecker shit that you never fucking rectified.
Get out of my
Piece
fucking
of
life.
Shit, you're a coward. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Don't.
And you fucking go suck my fucking dick like everyone else who fucking sucks yours. Go fucking suck my dick. You fucking cowardless, ballless piece of shit.
I want nothing to
You,
do with
I
it.
don't want anything to fucking do with you. You don't want fucking something to do with you. You think I want that fucking old ass fucking piece of shit?
Ah.
Fuck you. You're a fucking joke, man. And you're an embarrassment that I even came here and wasted my time trying to get you back.
Good. Go deal with that. Watch that wide load, bro.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
I was thinking
You
that
wanna
poor little
say
Amber.
something else?
All she
You
wanted
wanna
to
say-
do.
No, I want to hear what else.
Hey, what was the posters
Oh,
on your
you don't
wall
wanna
when you were
hear-
a kid?
Rosie the fucking Riveter. What were yours? Rosie the Riveter too? Or you want to know? Because you're a
You see, that I think she's getting close and she's sort of doing something with him. You know what I mean? And it seems like he's just there, like chilling on the couch, and she's reading, like maybe like to goad him or to poke him around. Feels like that way, but it's really telling the way the voice changes from being sweeter to kind of harsh and spiteful. You know, like really with like mean, like really viscerally hating this guy, you know? Like she's in disgust almost of this thing that now is 50 something and whatever. And she cannot stand him, what he did, and she's poking fun and mocking him for whatever he did in his early days of an actor. And like I said, dragging him into this kind of petty like argument that probably this man will never have had he had been with a more decent person.
just in me.
Well, I think Mom had some different ideas of what you have.
Ask her. Call her. Call her. Let's see what she says. I want to know.
I've spoken to her.
Ask her. Ask her. Call her right now.
No, so
No, I think you should go. She's up.
Wow, I heard this already, but I mean, to really pay attention to it, it's frightening. And I think he's referring here to what he said before. What kind of poster did you have in your room? Probably referring to, maybe it was me, because Johnny Depp in his 20s was a heartthrob, for megas like Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. I mean, those were the days. So it's reasonable to think that probably she had him on the wall. That's why he's saying, like, call your mother. Maybe she has a different opinion, and she's challenging him. Come on, go on, do it now.
you think you should have?
Call her.
You
Oh, you can't understand me. That's, okay. You can't understand me. How about you call her? CALL. Call her. Why don't you pick up the
In
phone?
my own time, I will.
FONO. Why don't you pick up the phone?
F-O-N-O.
Yeah. El Fono. And call her. God, if only I could spell it out for you.
Oh, I wish you
Well, words are so hard for me.
could.
Let me try again. FONN? FONE, sorry. Silly me. When you pick up the MOTRIN, drop the G, PHONE, and call AGR.
H-E-R.
Sorry. Her.
Her.
Hmm.
Who's her?
Death.
Your mom?
Oh, you can.
Seems like she's really toying with him. Like what kind of weird dynamic they were having, honestly. She's like whispering in a more intimate way, maybe alluding to something more, let's say, closer, physically, with some kind of like forced sensuality, or just like I said, maybe just to enough so that he will open up his guard. You know what I mean?
Here we go. Look at you. I don't have any stickers left. How will I ever reward you?
Stay on my life.
Fuck you. You're a coward. I know. And you know it. Or else it wouldn't bother you.
And
You are a coward.
Fucking,
I've never met a bigger
you're on a
coward.
tailspin into a
I've
fucking
never met a bigger
abyss.
coward in my life.
That's cool.
I've never met a bigger coward in my life than you. You're a spoiled brat.
You are a spoiled brat. You're a spoiled brat.
You wish.
And you just killed it.
You just killed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just, yeah, repeat everything I say.
Okay. You just killed it. Nice thing.
You killed it.
You killed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't think we have anything else to
I
talk
don't think
about.
so either.
Okay. I'm gonna have somebody come down and get my
That
shit.
would be great.
Okay.
You should.
I think I should do that.
Yeah.
Okay, with me.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Walk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Say bye-bye and walk.
I know.
Come on, tell the guy. Fucking.
You can only talk to your...
Man, I know, in a way I feel sorry because honestly, in general, I don't give a crap about gossips. But you know, I feel for this guy, I really do. And I just wish I could see this also. Like, what are they doing? You know, they're like sort of like parroting with each other. He's like sort of going laid back. Maybe he was smoking a blunt, whatever, I don't know. But you have that kind of energy from his side a little bit, like a really chilled energy, laid back. And she seemed like she's parroting him, copying his behavior. And then you have this moment of like whispering. And I just wondered, I would love to see the mannerism, you know, like is she leaning over him on the couch or next to him or behind him whispering in his ear, you know what I mean, like in a kind of creepy way. Like I would love to see that because it would tell even more in the dynamic I was just describing of actually being a predator, somehow making him feel comfortable and toying with him to the point where then she's ready to fucking burying him into the ground, basically.
In such a hurry to get out of my vicinity. Or I could just like sit here and take my time and walk.
I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna walk you out.
No, you were to call help. That's what you should do next.
Yeah, so I don't have a fucking murder on my hands.
Yeah. Or...
You're sick. Sick.
Yeah,
Sick.
you
Fucking
So much a big man.
massively
big
narcissistic.
man. You're so good.
Wow, you're massively narcissistic. Jesus, man. Jesus, it's all there. It's all there. It's all you need. It's right here. Like it's right here.
Fucking
Wow. What a
so
great
into
man.
yourself
You're
and
such a cool
your
guy.
insecurities about, I mean,
You're
wow.
such a cool guy.
No, I'm not.
You're a fucking...
I'm a joke. Am I joking the industry?
I don't care. Well, obviously, I wouldn't be with you.
The one thing.
Or else I wouldn't be with you. That's your concern. That's
No.
the thing you obsessed with, not me. Thank God.
Man,
Oh, I'm sorry.
just fucking, you want some more? Just say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't,
No, it's not a free-for-all.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Should I give you money? I have money in my purse in my car.
Well,
I'll give you $5.
You don't need to do that.
No, I'll give you 7.
Well,
8?
instead of reaching for my glass, give me your fucking glass and I'll
I don't
fill it.
have a glass, but I can
Where's
give
your
you
glass?
$8 or $9.
Where's the glass I just gave you?
Can I have a sip out of yours, or are you worried about cooties?
At this point,
No, I'll give you money.
we're good. Send
I'll
it
give
to me.
you money.
All right,
I'll
send it.
give
Send it
Travis
to me.
money.
There you go.
I'll give Travis money. I cash in my car, and that way you don't have to worry about the waste of money. Is it okay if I have a sip?
Yeah.
I mean, I won't have more than $6 or $7 worth.
All right, cool. So $6 or $7. is
So
what
a
I
sip
expect.
or two?
Well, I was teasing him about money spending. I will have a sip that is worth more than $7 worth or something like that. Travis is the security guy, so there's something about probably being wasteful, and maybe he pointed out something just for awareness sake. It always blows my mind that just because you're wealthy doesn't mean that you have to be such a reckless piece of shit when it comes to money. I think actually if Johnny is aware of waste, it's actually a good thing. It's actually a very good thing. If I had like 500 million or whatever, I would still be like respectful of certain thing. You know what I mean? Like if I start a meal, I wouldn't just eat it and then throw it on the floor. Like eat a little piece. And for instance, I'm just making an example. I think there was this Italian comedian called Massimo Troisi, which was one of the greatest comedian we have had. And I remember it became really famous in the 80s for those kind of particular comedic movies he made. He made Il Postino. Probably you heard of him because he won an Oscar for that movie. And he always said like money is just an amplifier of who you are. Basically, if you're good, you become more good. If you're an a-hole, you just become a bigger a-hole. So like because he was asked if he changed, and so I always think about it when I refer to people with money, In this case, probably John is the kind of guy that was just a good guy, generous before, and it just became more generous and good after.
Sip or two. Well, if I have more than 2 sips, should I write him?
Lady, my God.
$15. And I don't know how much I have.
Down the fucker, you owe me nothing. Just get out.
No, maybe I should give you 15.
I don't want your money.
Just in case I have 3 sips.
I want you to drink that down. Take it with you.
In case I have 3 sips, then maybe I should give you 15. But I can't give you more, so I don't want to take more than 3 sips.
I've been miserable for too long.
Yeah. Have you? So I should give you 20.
No.
I'm sorry. I'll give you a check for 5 then, because I don't have that extra 5. I have $15 in my.
Wow, it's really belittling him to the point where this guy has given her a lifestyle that she could not afford, and it's just belittling him like this. That's and he just goes like, I've been miserable for too long. Man, it really breaks my heart when I hear this thing from Johnny.
No, you're right. I can give you my credit card number, or I can send you like a direct deposit. And then I can
what?
give you
Because
for $7.
Because I don't have money. Is that what it is?
No, it's because you're worried about me taking your wine, and I understand it's expensive.
I don't think we're in any friendly position to where you can be reaching over for my wine.
Sorry.
So those days are gone.
No, you're right. Those days are gone.
Yes.
So I'll send you money for the sips
I don't care.
taking.
Send me fucking pictures
5,
of pumpkin.
8,
I don't
10,
care. Send me a TV dinner.
15.
Just do.
Send me pictures of a pumpkin. Oh man, you gotta make a t-shirt. Send me a picture of a pumpkin or a TV dinner. Just get out of here, Like the days of sharing glasses are over. Lady, huh? Enough, it's enough. Even for a freaking good guy like him. Enough is enough.
Just give me something that says it's over. Bye.
Okay, so like $15?
No, just walk
I mean,
out.
I just don't want to take advantage of
Take
my
that
sip.
with you.
Oh, the whole glass? But you just got so upset at me taking a sip. Why would I take the whole glass? You're right. I should. I'm asking you.
You're
should
drunk.
I send you $5 or 15 for the sip? I mean.
Let's
or
say
2
15
sips.
because I can go to a charity and maybe it means something.
Okay. Okay. 15.
Okay? Let's have them go to Elysium because they're going to need all their help.
That's what it's called.
Elysium. Is that what it's called?
Mhm. I'll send it to them.
Yeah, $15 should help.
Yeah. Mhm. I'll donate it in your honor for letting me have this wine. That's so charitable of you.
I will not mention you in
You're
any
sleazy.
interviews. I will not mention you in any interviews.
And
When
I will
I'm asked
never,
the question,
I will no longer
I
reach
will
for
say
a
I
glass
do
that
not.
you touch because God, let's not be
I wanna finish my
you're
sentence.
sleazy, stingy.
Get out.
I will leave when I want. You do not want me to call the cops. I will leave.
I'll call the cops.
Good luck. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
Okay.
Do it. and way to go.
Amazing how she's always challenging him in a way, like in his face, like, you're gonna do it? Call the cop. Come on, do it right now. Let me see. Like, if you got the guts, you know? Like, there's always that kind of really, like, negative, spiteful energy in this woman. My God. Jesus Christ, man.
You really want to do this? You really want to fucking do this? Cool. You just can't fucking deal. Wow. 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 What a waste. Absolute fucking waste.
Wow. What a waste. It's probably referring either to the wine or most importantly to the time he spent with this person. Or also, like, you know, it's probably referring again to going to trial or something, and this guy's like, what a waste of time, what a waste of energy. It's like he's writing down something or messaging, probably he's messaging. I mean, can you imagine, like, in probably 10 years time there's gonna be a movie on their relationship, and then there is so much audio that you can literally reconstruct scenes, you know, or interpret those audios into scenes. But at least she will be infamous, you know. She's getting what she wants. She will be infamous to a degree. Man, I honestly feel sorry also for her. Like, she's literally digging her grave deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And like many of you said, sometimes you can help somebody, sometimes you can't. Yeah, you know, it's like sometimes their ego and their issues are too big for them to see themselves, and they will keep repeating the same pattern with somebody else. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but sometimes even narcissists or people that are so egocentric, when they see themselves through the eyes of the world, how we see them, and when they, you know, when that affects them to that level, because it affects them so deeply, then maybe they will try to change. Whether it's authentic or not, the change, that I cannot tell, I don't know. If it's true that sociopaths have less empathy, it's gonna be tough to find out if somebody is kind of believing in their whatever thing of the moment, or they're actually quite authentic into desiring a change. I don't know. I will skip a little bit, guys.
Right, so you came with one thing on your mind.
I wish I'd never met you.
Well,
What,
those
what
wishes
other
don't come true.
bullshit thing do you want to say to me, you fucking piece of shit?
Those wishes
What?
don't
What
come
else
true.
do you want to fucking say to me, you piece of shit? What else? You don't have anything else to say to me? Cool.
I wish you the best.
Hey, why don't you fuck yourself? Go suck your own dick like you're used to. Oh, honestly, I'll write you a check for the extra sip I took. Is that okay? Stingy old fucking piece of shit.
You're the one that brought it up.
Mm-mm. You did. You said don't drink my wine. That's mine.
I didn't say.
Yeah, I agree. Don't drink his wine. What do you want? Like, stingy piece of shit. That's how she called him. Wow. Wow. The ungratefulness. The ungratefulness out of this person. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And they were trying to swindle him out of his apartments.
Oh, you didn't?
I said I didn't think you were looking for anymore.
Rewind. Rewind.
He's exhausted. I'm exhausted. And I only heard a couple of hours of audio or so. I don't know. I'm already exhausted. I need a detox.
Probably defended me pretty good in front of your Rocky and your pop and your mom.
Hope one day you can teach your son how to be a man. Because you're so good at it.
I think got caught up in the thing.
I mean, it has to. It's not anyway.
You,
You're a joke, man.
I've tried so fucking hard with you. I've tried so hard.
Text it away. Hey, if you haven't learned this shit in 50 fucking something years, you're never gonna learn it. I hope to God, Jack's stepfather teaches him more about being a man than your fucking left nut.
Hey, that's good. You gave me some shit about my kids, just like in London that you desired. Never again.
Wow.
Stay away. You don't exist. You will not be getting my words.
Wow.
Are you okay? You okay? Johnny. Johnny, you okay? You okay? You okay? You passed out.
No, held my head back. Listening. James Brown gets booed off the stage.
Who?
James,
Dean? You said James
what is it,
Dean?
Moriarty? Yeah, no, James Dean is up there too.
But you said James Brown? Also?
Well,
Gets booed off the stage, you said?
the
You said James Dean, James Brown gets
No.
booed off the stage.
No. The James Brown thing, what they've done is they've kind of made it into a what do you call it? A fucking thing. So we go, there's 3 stages, we go up and play the 3 stages.
You go play 3 stages.
No, we go up, we're introduced from the middle one, we go on whatever one we're on, we play the gig.
Do you play for James Dean? Is that what you said? You played the middle one?
I said James Dean, but I corrected it
It's James Brown.
to James Brown.
You're not playing for James Brown, though.
Hmm?
I don't think you're playing for James Brown, are you?
You never know.
You don't know?
Oh, no, I'm desperate at this point, you know.
Okay.
You know that.
It's not really making a lot of sense. Hey. You know I love you.
Got a funny way of showing it.
Too.
You have a funny way of showing it.
Do you? You know you're not clicking anything, right?
What?
You know you're not doing anything on your phone?
No, I'm just looking what's there.
Nothing. You're not looking at anything. Stop, nothing's happening. You're just doing that to a blank phone.
Well, because it's recording, so I gotta do that.
And nothing's happening.
So it's recording. Wow. Amazing. This last part was really strange. You see, like, all the dynamic also. He gets frustrated. She walks out. Then she comes in and it's like inquiring, and like the tones are milder again. So incredibly strange, really. And also, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but seems like Johnny started to slur after he took her glass. That's why I would love to have seen that, you know? She wanted his glass, and then I'm like, you know, like I mean, you can make 1 + 1. I don't want to speculate, but I'm just thinking. She takes the glass, or apparently it seems like she got the glass, then gives it back, and Johnny started to slur more, and it's not making much sense a little bit. You know, like kind of dozing off or whatever that happening. So that's also kind of really weird, I have to say. Like I picked up on that, but I can be absolutely off. Like I've said many times, my intent is not to create hatred, because there's enough hatred out there, but to understand and to learn the truth and to move on, basically. Guys, thank you so much for the support. Go check the other videos of today, and if I missed something, let me know. We can cover that, and always spread love.